Hello, my name is Cyrus Sarislani, and I'm here today to apply to the position at Delaware Technical Community College. Uh, some of the experiences that I have that I believe will qualify me for this position would be different things ranging from knowledge of operating systems to the file systems within those operating systems, as well as being able to script uh, for automating different processes when using those operating systems, as well as dealing with user accounts that are also in those operating systems. Um, when concerning operating systems baseline, I am well versed in being able to traverse the operating systems such as Windows, Linux, Mac. Um, as far as I'm concerned, I mainly use Windows on my personal machines, and it is very straightforward. It's very easy to use. However, over the course of my education, I have learned that there is so much more to be had when it comes to even the Windows operating system, as there is many different commands and ways of traversing the directories and processes and such within the Windows operating system through the command line that enable you to have much more power than you would have within a GUI setting. One example of this would be that I would have the ability to set up a backup from Windows right from the command line with simply one string of command to set up date and time for backups, as well as the destination folder, as well as the target folder. And that can all be set up in one line instead of having to go through many GUI windows and possibly maybe not even having those options through the GUI. Moving on to file systems, one of the experiences I have in file systems is that I am able to move very swiftly through them, as I am able to be able to sort through them and know exactly how to find what I'm looking for through the use of different commands such as grep, in order to sort of filter out the files the files and documents that I would need to find, as well as many other different uh, terminal and command line tools for both Windows and Linux. Speaking of Linux, I have many different experiences working within Linux as well. I do use Windows mostly as my main driver. However, I do know how to use the terminal to a very good extent, in the sense that I am able to use it more comfortably than I would the normal GUI of Linux. In fact, most of the processes that uh, occur on my machines when I am using Linux are taken through the terminal rather than any GUI, as that is how comfortable I am using it. Moving on to scripting, I do have experience with scripting in both Windows and Linux environments. Uh, the main uses for scripting that I have encountered would be different automations, different things for automation uh, concerning creating backups, as I mentioned earlier, to be intuitive with date and time and different parameters, so that when something happens, you get a backup that occurs at that set point of time. With these different experiences and the culmination of all of them, I hope to be a very useful and a very productive asset to to the company and to the school, as I would like to contribute as much of this experience as I can to furthering my career in information technology through this position at Delaware Technical Community College. Thank you for listening, and I hope to hear from you soon.